Man, sobriety, it's not easy, but it's worth every cent and minute and second of time and money that you can put into it. Hey, good day, y'all, man. What's going on? Just Jack and I here chilling. I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, and I really hope that I don't get copyrighted in any kind of way, but the kids are already in full-on workout mode right now. They're down tumbling and rumbling around and having a good time. I'm about to go down for that Tuesday Intense bike that has increased this week by like 14 minutes. So I'm basically adding in 2 more intervals than I had done last week. 2 bottles of water is required on this 40-minute ride. Okay, I totally was wrong. First, I thought I was doing extra sets, and I'm not. Just the entire set is on. I'm still just doing 4 5-minute intervals. I don't even remember what I did last week now, guys. I thought it was 3, but I think it was 4. For whatever reason, the workout is 14 minutes longer today than it was last Tuesday, so. Plus the recovery in between. I want to kind of keep on with the theme this week of basically, I feel like it's been like that first drink, and taking that first drink, and how just crazy ridiculous my mindset was when I was drinking. That no matter how bad I knew the result of drinking would be, sometime between the end of the last drink and the next time I drank, which usually was about a day, I would convince myself that it would be different this time around. Jack's gone. And it's just kind of ironic how I would constantly throw myself into that fire and always get the same result, right? You hear the thing about insanity, the definition of insanity. I never even looked it up, so I don't know if it really says it, but thinking that if you keep doing something the same over and over and over, it's gonna, and you're gonna get a different result is kind of crazy. But then there's a flip side to that too, because I'm getting ready to go into the pain cave again. And I know now what it's gonna do, but yet I'm choosing to jump back into the fire.
As well as 2 towels.
This is what it looks like. I can't finish. Yeah, I can. I will. 30 seconds. That's the pain and suffering I'm always referring to. The only difference is the outcome. And I don't know for sure that I'm gonna get a different result, but I'm gonna go do it again. I think that I'm gonna have a better result. I think that this is gonna make me stronger. And I do know that once I'm wiped out and mop the floor with myself, that I'm going to feel better. I know that my good feels are gonna be there, that I'm going to feel better about myself and what I've done. And that's like the only difference is like the way that I feel afterwards. When I was drinking, I would feel ashamed, embarrassed, You know, it was really embarrassing to be like at a party and then go to the work the next day and people be like, ha. And it was like they were laughing, what I thought was laughing along with me, but they were probably more laughing at me because I was doing foolish things. And then half the time I'd be like, I needed that information because I wouldn't know what most of my drinking ended up in like some sort of a blackout. Most of the time, and you know, in the later stages. I mean, in the earlier it didn't, but I definitely experienced blackouts early on in my drinking career, and you know, I really relied on the input of the people that were there to let me know what I did. You know, they filled in those gaps of time for me. They could have been lying. I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of different, and it's just amazing how the mindset has kind of flipped for me. You know, what can I say? But for the grace of God, there go I. I have been blessed to be sober today because I was a wreck, and I couldn't stop, and I was in such a weird mental state that I would convince myself constantly that that it was just going to be different, that I wouldn't drive drunk, or I wouldn't get in a fight with somebody, or, you know, and it wasn't fist fights, you know, I got in a few, but I mean, you know, just verbal abuse with and towards other people, stumbling, you know, falling asleep on neighbors' doorsteps. It's just, the stories of insanity, just, there's so many of them. Every time I drank it should have been a story. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go punish myself. I'd much rather suffer in this way than I was suffering before. And if you out there, if you're suffering, if you're having a hard time just getting through the day, and you think that you can't do it, man, please know that you can. But comment down below. You know, I will get back to you. This is that's what this platform is for. Is I want to help anybody that I can come out of the sure path of destruction. It's slow and gradual, and you know, before you know it, you're there. You don't think you'll ever be there, and then next thing you know, you're there. And it's really hard to get out. You know, if you guys leave some comments down below, let me know how you're feeling today and how I can maybe help ease some of your suffering. But I'm gonna go just do a little self-inflicted suffering right now. Temporary and beneficial. What do I say?
Hard work pays off.
That's where you heard it, man. Hard work pays. Doesn't matter what your goal is. You put in the hard work, I promise, we promise, it's gonna pay. It has to. Whether it's a negative thing or a positive. If I put half as much effort into achieving these workouts and this triathlon goal as I did putting into my drinking, I was winning that game. I was winning the game of self-destruction. It was slow. I'm gonna win the game of awesome triathlete. I've only been doing it 3 years. Like I said, I spent 19 years using alcohol. 3 years pushing to be a great triathlete. 16 more years, I'm bound. I'm bound and determined to get the top of that game. All right, thanks for being here, guys. I hope you're enjoying the vlogs, and give me some likes, and I'll talk to you tomorrow after another day of sobriety. Peace on it.
Hi guys. I'm just making sure that you're gonna be so surprised. You're gonna be surprised with what I'm about to say. I'm gonna make my own YouTube channel after June 19th. and we're still working on what it's going to be called. So I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day, and I hope I get a lot of subscribers. Bye. Peace out.